This is a French dude named Albert Camus. He wrote a bunch of books. Here's his philosophy. In order to have philosophy, we have to live, but is life worth living? If life is not worth living, then there's no point to philosophy and we should just kill ourselves. Aside from this problem, there's another what he called philosophical suicide, which is a way of killing off our inquiring minds by accepting answers about life that have already been laid out for us. The easiest way we can commit philosophical suicide is by accepting an already made belief, such as religion or ideology. We do this because we strive for clarity, meaning, and justice in a world that offers neither. Instead of committing philosophical suicide, we can honestly confront life's fundamentally uncertain and unjust nature, which Camus calls the absurd. This is about the tension, or what he calls a contradiction, between our inclination for justice, meaning, and purpose in a world that remains silent. It also follows that life is absurd because our repetitive day-to-day lives will never amount to anything. We live and we die, and all that we have created will become nothing more than it may live on for a little bit in the future, until people forget you. So, in the end, nothing really matters. Much like how Sisyphus pushes up the stone, only for it to fall down like it never happened. This is what makes suicide both literal and philosophical, and why it's so important. Camus' solution is to accept life as it is, recognizing how absurd it is, and living without appeal. Someone who recognizes how absurd life is and goes on, keeping life's questions open, avoiding philosophical suicide. Included with this, one must also remain defiantly non-accepting of it. Camus calls this character the absurd man, which he shows through Meursault in The Stranger. In Camus' words, if I convince myself that this life has no other aspect than that of the absurd, if I feel that its whole equilibrium depends on that perpetual opposition between my conscious revolt and the darkness in which it struggles, if I admit that my freedom has no meaning except in relation to its limited fate, then I must say that what counts is not the best living, but the most living.